It's week 5 of the NFL. And up next is Jamel Dean. He stayed at...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
The numbers for White a week ago: 14 carries, 57 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson on 3rd and short. This pass left side to Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Short throw caught by Pitts. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 10 catches, 101 yards, and a score.
And how about the first month that he's had? Leads the league in receiving, making all the big catches, and becoming a bona fide #1 guy for his team.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And a short gain down to about the 33. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. That's going to be caught by Moss. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson looking to throw this. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Richardson. And he is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They go play action here on first down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll go up the middle with White. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here with White. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go with White on the counter. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Off play action. Crawford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Looking to throw. Crawford.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. On 1st down, Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Moss. They'll wind up getting just a yard at its 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
3rd and 12. Now it's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Right back to Pitts again.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
The Colts at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when they lose a tight game as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he's going to go down again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This pass reeled in by Hull. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Crawford. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Here's Jake Camarda now. And taken right on the 30. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bucs.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Colts.
Back to the air with Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run for it on first. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They're going to run this with a tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gay's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, Rachaad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run straight ahead here with White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Crawford.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Grover Stewart forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So the search for that patience here now. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw. Richardson.
That one finds Pierce right side.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Kyle Pitts
from 13 yards out.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Crawford.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Or maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here tonight, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Second and a couple.
Looking to throw. Crawford. Open man is Samuel. Complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White.
He'll take this to the 46.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They give to White on the option.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Opting to run again here with White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On the draw, it's White. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Off play action. Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Colts.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Moss. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beck has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, it's Hull, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
He lost 2 there. That's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. On a handoff, it's White. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Richardson's throw caught by Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Richardson.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Richardson.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast off.
Touchdown! Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
27. Buccaneers 3.
Time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On 1st and 10, Crawford. He finds his man complete. That's Potter. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Crawford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Crawford.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Crawford.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Crawford. This is White on the screen. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Fighting through, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
From the gun on 3rd down, Crawford.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Up the middle they go. It's back. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Richardson to throw off play action. Short throw caught by Pitts.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's back, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beck looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Crawford. He finds his man. Complete. That's Potter. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Crawford. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 30.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Colts, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Hey, stranger, calling me this late. You know I don't work Sunday night for the 315th time.
I keep forgetting this is Sunday night. Okay, my bad. So you asleep?
No. What?
Oh,
The phone rang for a minute? It felt.
no, I didn't know. When you said you didn't work, I was saying I hope I didn't wake you up.
Oh, no, I ain't said I was at no work.
I said I thought you was at work.
Yeah, I ain't at work.
When you said you wasn't at work, I said I was hoping I didn't wake you up. Oh, okay. But look, it's communion supposed to be coming up. And that's
Yeah,
just for Atlanta.
no, it's coming up. We supposed to, I can't remember if it's this week or next week, but I think it's coming up. You don't get the e-blast or nothing, do you? Or do they ever give you the BAM app? I can look it up, but I think it's this week because they supposed to be passing out communion.
Oh, so gonna be this Sunday at church, you don't know. Morning service.
Yeah, if it's gonna be this Sunday, it'll be on Sunday, but I'm not 100%.
Well, when you look it up, there's text me and let me know. But yeah, I work this Sunday anyway, so I would be there. But I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, because it's Sunday. I hope it ain't Easter Sunday. I think Easter Sunday, he's working in Indianapolis.
Well, he wasn't here this Sunday, so
Oh, he wasn't? Yeah,
no.
I'm saying, because this Sunday he was in Indianapolis. So I think next Sunday he's supposed to be at our church.
Yeah, yeah. So more than
Oh, okay.
likely, if he at our church next Sunday, it's probably next Sunday.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they're going to want the real white and all that. I got to see. Okay.
Yep. Lady Gates was there though.
Oh, she went up. Did she preach?
No. She was just there. Wiley preached.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, that was great. Oh, she kind of visited a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed she visited more this year and last year than she usually does.
Yeah, the way they be giving her them birthday presents, she ought to show some love back. I mean, they sure be setting her out. So I'm glad that she is coming out there. That's beautiful, beautiful. But look, what's this about your Lily supposed to be going to some kind of farm? What's she doing
probably just got like a little dance. The parents, we gonna be there. You know, we ain't gonna do nothing but just sit off to the side somewhere until it's over with.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. So I don't even know why. Well, yeah, I guess you just want to go for the picture.
I mean, it's okay for her to be around her students, though, kind of. I mean, around her peers, you know.
Right. Well, I'm just saying though. But I'm saying, so you gonna have a tuxedo on? You dressing up? You gonna be up for a date?
Nah, it ain't daddy and daughter dance. But I think they want the parents to be there. But
Oh, well, I thought Rick was saying you was gonna take her. You was gonna be an escort.
I'm gonna take her. I mean, I don't even really know how it goes. It's a while away. It's about, I think it's next month or something.
Oh, oh, well, man, I'm feeling like that, but jeans on, everybody else is gonna be dressed up.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So that kid's growing up. So she's 14 already. I'm thinking 13. I said, no, we 14. I'm like, excuse me then.
Oh, now you said that. Yeah, they all the same age, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, well, y'all growing up too fast, baby. Y'all just got to be 13. Now you talking about you 14. You shut your mouth. Wow, time flies. Boy. And Bill finally got to come down and see my place. You came and get it. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Thank you. We'll be back. Oh, we'll be back. I've been over there 10 years. You never visited me. Oh, now you can come over here, huh? How about that?
Ah, Bill been in the other place before, haven't he?
No.
I thought he been over there.
He came. I mean, if he did, it was so long ago, I don't remember. I think he might have came to the building. I don't think he came upstairs. I don't think he
Oh
came
yeah. It seemed like Keisha making him do a lot more stuff than usual.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, we'll be back. I see. Yeah, well, anytime you feel like it, yeah. But yeah, they say for a asshole ain't that cute. How about that? Yeah, she trying to get him out. Okay, yeah, I was trying to see about the communion, really though. But okay, so I think it's this Sunday. All right. So
Yeah, I know about tomorrow. I'll look it up by tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how you get your e-blast? I did see e-blast one time, but I haven't seen it lately, so I'm sure
I don't even think I got e-blast. I was asking, did you have it? You know, they.
I mean, e-news. I mean, sometimes they have e-news. I think it come with my on the email. I mean, on Gmail though. But I have seen email before. But okay, we found out. Just let me know though. I'll look and see if I see one.
Yeah, because by me working there, I get the
information right there when you're there.
Well, no, we got an app called the Band app for our schedule, like upcoming schedules and stuff like that. Like stuff we got to do, like if it's recordings or something going on. So it's sort of like e-blast, but it just comes directly to us, though. So.
I got you.
Oh, matter of fact, they got a play coming up too, though. I know that's this Sunday.
Okay.
Right after
You like to do the Easter play they have?
Yeah, that's gonna be this Sunday.
But that be at the evening time, don't it? It don't be right.
Yeah, it's gonna be an evening time.
Yeah. So y'all gonna film that though? Is it gonna be on live stream?
Yeah, we're gonna stream it in.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't gotta be there that morning, so I'm gonna see all day. Okay, great. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, darling.
All right. Hello, you too.
Bye-bye.